Today we're going to make some ice cream treats based on the art of Peter Anton. You're going to get a chunk of clay, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Whatever you have is all you will have. Your job is to make this look like some kind of delicious ice cream treat, like fudge bars or popsicles or rocket pops, whatever you can think of. And you have to take this lump of clay, which might be roundish or might be squarish, and your first job is to take it and shape it so it looks like your treat. So for example, if you were doing something like a fudge bar, you use the table and your cloth, and I'm going to gently pound the sides, because fudge bars, they're rectangular-ish. They're rounded on the edges. So I'm tapping the sides so it looks rectangular-ish. The top's usually round. So I'm going to take the top and kind of roll it back and forth. Do not flatten this out like a pancake, because nobody wants flat ice cream that looks like your brother sat on it. Okay, so it's still nice and thick. Yes, I have some cracks. I can take my finger and smooth those out. Now this doesn't completely look like a fudge bar yet, because fudge bars usually have some kind of dent on them. So do lots of other desserts. They have little dents in them. So that's where our tool will come in handy. I'm going to take my carving tool and I'm going to use the round end. I'm going to press in gently and pull down. And again, press in gently, pull down. So you see this on fudge bars, you see it on popsicles, lots of treats. Your extras need to go together because they will stay wet longer that way. And now I'm doing the back side. There we go. Now, if you were doing something with nuts, for example, because sometimes your ice cream treats do come with nuts, and it's okay to make pretend peanuts on our desserts, we can take your extras, or these can be sprinkles too. You can take your extras and roll them into the shapes that you need. So I'm making some teeny tiny little nuts that I'll put at the top. When we are attaching clay, we cannot just take it, stick it on, and hope it'll stay. It won't. It'll come off. So we have a cup of water and a toothbrush. Not brushing your teeth. We're going to take it, and wherever you want to add details, you brush gently where you want it to go, and then press down gently. So you are not smushing it when you press it down. So if you want little nuts or sprinkles or something, that is how you attach them. If you have rough areas on your clay that bother you from where you carved, you can always get your finger just a little bit wet and rub. Do not drown your clay, because then you will have mud. So gently wiping. So add whatever details you need to make it look realistic. Details that go on with color will be added later. Also, there's always that student who they want it to look like someone was eating their ice cream treat. You could, if you're careful, use the carving tool to create a bite. But please, if you make a bite, try to smooth up those rough edges a little bit, because anything that is rough now will slice you after these are fired. And we don't want you to get hurt by your own artwork. So I smoothed out the bite just a little bit, trying to carve away the extra rough edges. And now it's ready for a name and a stick.